Cancer. This is your general reading for the month of September 2025. I hope that you're doing well. Sorry I missed you last month, I believe. I didn't get to all of my monthly readings, but I'm here for you for September. This will be a general reading that may or may not resonate with you. This is for all placements of Cancer. So if you're new here, welcome, and you like my readings, feel free to subscribe to the channel if you want. That way you get future notifications when I do future videos. Welcome back to my subscribers. Thank you for commenting and liking and sharing and all of that good stuff. It really does help the channel grow, and it gets more of the collective message out to others. So Cancer, let's call in Spirit. Feel free to fast forward through the shuffling if you want. I'm going to be looking at your recent past, the present moment, and the near future, as well as the challenges that I may see for you for the month of September and what you don't see. Angels, guides, ancestors, the most important message for the sign of Cancer for the month of September 2025, please. Most important messages for the sign of Cancer, September 2025, please. I keep hitting this camera today. Okay, so the challenge for the month of September for you could be some dealing with some type of home loss, family loss, some type of or some type of issue with the home, with the family, something that could be a loss of some sort here, with the Ten of Pentacles being in the reverse position. So this is your challenge for the month with the Ten of Pentacles being reversed. When I see the Ten of Pentacles, it feels like this could be a broken home, a broken family, and unfortunately family matter. There could be a loss of money as well through the month for you, Cancer. So this is your challenge for the month. In the recent past, we have the Seven of Wands, the Eight of Swords, and the Ace of Swords here. It feels like with the Eight of Swords here, you could be feeling trapped or bounded in the recent past by some situation. At least that's what you're feeling inside. You're feeling blindfolded. You're feeling trapped. You're feeling bound by some situation here with the Eight of Swords in the recent past. You have the Seven of Wands here as well in the upright position. But it feels like you have victory over this struggle. You beat the odds of being, bounded by something. You beat the odds by feeling trapped or blinded by something in the recent past here. You definitely have victory here with the Seven of Wands here. There could be some type of competition or winning a fight or a struggle that you went through where you felt you were trapped or blindfolded by. Or blinded by. You have the Ace of Swords here as well in the upright position. With the Ace of Swords being upright, you've basically taken your power back. You had your strength to get through the situation where you felt you were bound to or blinded by. But you definitely, you fought through it. You were strong through it. You used your power, and it led you to victory, determination, and courage in order to get away from the situation that made you feel very blinded or trapped, some type of bondage here. And again, with the Seven of Wands here, it feels like you now are beating the odds. There's victory here. You're winning the fight or the struggle to get away from this. So this was in the recent past. The present moment, we have the Emperor, which is Aries energy, the Ten of Wands, and the Nine of Pentacles. So I see some financial loss at this time. You may be feeling overwhelmed by lots of different things. You may be feeling overwhelmed. There's a lot of burden that you're carrying at this time, Cancer. There's a lot of hardship here. You're carrying the weight of the world here with the Ten of Wands. And there could be some type of financial struggle that you're going through at this time. And then you have the Emperor here, Aries energy as well. And we'll go back and clarify the cards here. But the Emperor tells me that you're strong. You could be a strong person. It doesn't have to be a male person, but you could be dealing with a strong female or male figure who has a lot of accomplishment, a lot of ambition. This could also be you, Cancer. So don't take male or female. So very strong individual here. But carrying a heavy load for sure with the Ten of Wands here. Wanting to release that burden that you have with the Ten of Wands. With the Ten of Wands in the upright position, it basically means like, you know, you've been struggling and feeling overwhelmed or stressed at this time. The Nine of Pentacles is making me feel like there could be some financial loss at this time, or maybe you're not able to do the things that you would like to do financially at this time. So things might be a little tight for you at this time. With the Nine of Pentacles being reversed. For September, there could be some financial hardship or some loss of possessions. There could also be some type of theft. So just keep that in mind. And I did have that reading as a collective about somebody getting into your some type of identity theft of some sort. So be careful of your bank accounts here, Cancer. In the near future, I have the Strength card in the reverse position, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Three of Pentacles here. So the Strength being reversed, I feel like in the near future, you're going to feel like you're not being very strong. You may be feeling oppressed with the Strength card being, or feel like feel defeated maybe by what has happened here, feeling overwhelmed and stressed. So you just feel defeated in the near future. The Knight of Pentacles is here as well in the reverse position. The Knight is basically telling me that you have a lack of motivation at this time in the near future in order to maybe make things better. But there is a collaboration here with the Three of Pentacles where you could be working as a team in order to create something new. But I just feel like you have a lack of motivation. You just don't have the will to keep going because of all the burdens that you've been carrying for so long. And there could be some financial loss here or loss of some type of article of possession. So keep that in mind. You may lose something. But you're definitely a strong individual here, or you could be dealing with somebody that's a strong figure to help you get through this. But I feel like you're in the near future, you're feeling overwhelmed. You feel like you feel defeated. There is a collaboration of some sort wanting to get something off the ground here, but you just feel unmotivated to get it going. You do have the Hermit card in the shadow here in the reverse position as well for what you don't see. So maybe you're going to be getting out and socializing more for the month of September, Cancer, with the Hermit being reversed. For some of you, you may be getting out in order to kind of release some of this burden that you've been going through. So maybe you'll be getting out with friends, maybe socializing, drinking, kind of letting your burdens go. But that is within the shadow for what you don't see. Let's go back and clarify here. But But yeah, the challenge for the month is some type of family home or loss here. Could be a financial loss. I'm seeing it again here at the present moment in September. And feeling overwhelmed or stressed by all the tasks that you have to do. And then the near future, I see that you're not feeling very strong. You feel like just giving up on this. You feel defeated by it. But there's some type of collaboration in the near future where you might try to get things back in perspective here. Please clarify the recent past, please, Spirit. Please clarify the recent past. We have the World card. Yeah, there's some unfinished business when it comes to somebody that you might have dealt with where you felt trapped or blinded by. Even though you took the reins and said enough and walked away from this, you became victorious. There's still unfinished business here. Something that you were dealing with that made you feel like you were trapped or bonded or blinded by. There's some type of unfinished business there with the World card being reversed. Please clarify the present moment, please, Spirit. We have the Star card here. Okay. So some type of wish fulfillment has not been fulfilled when it comes to this heavy burden that you've been carrying. So perhaps you're wanting to maybe get a raise or some type of thing where you didn't get the raise that you wanted. So some type of wish fulfillment did not come to fruition, the present moment, which is making you feel like you have a loss of some sort and you've been carrying a heavy burden. You're a very strong person. But yeah, with the Star card, it makes me feel like you did not get your wish fulfillment here. You may be doubting your own ability at this time, or there could be some type of block of creativity at this time as well. This is Aquarius energy. Please clarify the near future, please, Spirit. You have the Six of Cups. So this could be, in the near future, you could be reminiscing about the past. You could be thinking about people from your past. You may be looking at memories as you kind of feel defeated after this heavy burden that you've been carrying. For some of you, there could be a loss of a loved one here in this, for what the challenge is for the month of September. So not for everyone. There could be a loss of a loved one where you feel overwhelmed by overwhelmed by grief or a financial burden because of the loss of a loved one. Some type of wish fulfillment didn't come into fruition when it comes to this happy home, family, etc. And you could be looking back at memories with this situation, this loss of this home, family, loved one, etc. You could be looking at the memories. You may utilize this opportunity to become creative and collaborate with others in order to restart by thinking about memories from the past. Interesting reading. For some of you, it may be a physical loss of a loved one where you're going back and you're thinking about all the things that you did together. You feel defeated by this, though. You feel like there's no direction after the loss of this home, family, etc. You may have a loss of possessions through this, a very heavy burden to carry, and a wish fulfillment not fulfilled. Again, there's Aries energy here. I definitely feel like you're going to be strong through this situation. One more, please, Spirit. What is the conclusion of this reading? So we have the Two of Swords here. You're definitely going to feel unbalanced for the month of September with the Two of Swords, and it'll be a mental unbalanced situation for you, Cancer, for the month of September. We have the King of Swords in the shadow here as well, in the reverse position. You may feel like things are being unfair. You feel like things are unfair. Life is unfair. You may feel like this only happened to you, which is not true. Definitely feel like you're going to be going through it for the month of September, Cancer. So keep that in mind. Let's pull a message from the universe to finish up your reading. Message from the universe for the sign of Cancer for September 2025, please. So take what resonates and leave the rest, remember. So it says, this is your validation that things are finally beginning to work out for you. Get ready for unexpected breakthroughs, good news, and plot twists. Blessings are coming. So I feel like, almost like when a hurricane comes and everything is destroyed, there is a new life right behind it. You see new trees grow. You see new plants grow. You see buildings being redone. You feel, there's a newness to something like that happens. Even though it's a huge destruction that comes through, it feels like there's new life right behind it. And that's what I'm feeling for you, Cancer. So even though there may be some type of overwhelming stress that you go through the month of September, this is your validation that things are finally beginning to work out for you. So expect the unexpected. In other words, there must be closure. And I feel like there's unfinished business here in the recent past where you might need to make closure to a situation in order to start anew. And that's what it feels like. There may be some type of financial loss here or a loss of a possession. And it's going to make you feel overwhelmed and stressed, and you maybe feel like giving up. But there's some type of tie to the past here as well. You may be thinking about the past through the loss of a home, family situation, etc. Loss of a loved one. So here's your validation that things will finally start to begin to work out for you. So again, just like with death, there's transformation. And that's what I feel like you're going to be going through here, Cancer. There is a transformation of the soul here. So that's the message that I have for you, Cancer. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Please feel free to comment on the comment section there if this resonates with you. I hope to hear from you. Otherwise, have a wonderful month. Please be kind and compassionate to one another. Namaste.